Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Cartoon Cartel. I have a very short video for you, and this is just my opinion, right? Don't get crazy. Do not send me death threats because I have a difference of opinion, and I would like to hear what you know, as an avid manga reader, anime fan, and so on and so forth. You have to say. Your opinion is always valued on this channel. So basically, we have Demon Slayer up against OPM, two of the most popular anime and manga series you can have, right? And they do have a very, very interesting cast. I think one of the most interesting characters for me, especially watching One Punch Man, is Speedo Sound Sonic, right? He is my favorite character, I would say, in the anime. Maybe I have Genos after, and I don't know why they put them together against each other, right? But I do like Sonic a lot. And on the other hand, it's so funny because the character I could not stand in Demon Slayer is definitely Zenitsu, right? He's insufferable, he's always crying, he's wet nose, and he's always shouting. I don't know if other people have the same opinion, but definitely I'm sure many people do not like him as a character because of how loud he can be, right? And so I was like doing a mental experiment on who would win, right? If I had my most liked character from OPM and my most disliked character from Demon Slayer going toe to toe, and I actually realized in this mind experiment that I wouldn't be close at all. The outcome, low diff, mid diff, probably is going to describe what would happen, right? The golfing class, I would say. So we have Zenitsu, who is like a prodigy, right? Very good and skilled demon slayer. And if you can ignore how annoying of a character he can be, right? It's easy to see how good of a swordsman he is. Like, he is usually afraid, and I think that's that downside. Very scared to fight any demons, and I would be seeing him very scared to fight Sonic. But if he's able to overcome that, right, probably go into his sleep mode again, and for we're going to just assume that he's in that mode already. He's in that beast mode already in this fight. Then for sure, maybe then he can keep up with. Then he can keep up with Sonic, and we can only compare their qualities there. But on the flip side, we do have Sonic also, who has a few flaws for sure. He can get cocky, very obsessive for sure, very stalker like, but there's not much that you can love about Sonic, right? He works hard, he does everything. Anyways, the next two does the same, right? Sonic, one of the few members of the ninja village, right? Working and learning from and growing up with Flashy Flash, who is like super fast, super strong, right? Flashy Flash helps you, scale how good Sonic could be. However, definitely he and Blast, Flashy Flash and Blast just destroying that ninja village. It leaves, sore taste in my mouth at least, and probably in the mouth of Sonic also. But Sonic's lowest feat is kind of even very impressive, even in any verse, right? Because Sonic being able to dodge boulders held at him at crazy speeds by Hammerhead, right? And not only to do that, but to also be able to take down Hammerhead's team entirely just on his own. He was able to solo that whole team, and it's crazy what he was able to do in that instance, right? With his speed, his agility, definitely his confidence, and just enjoying himself all round. He's one of the most skilled characters, and we've had him go against definitely other characters, right? Like we have Deep Sea Ken, faced Deep Sea Ken, and he also went up against Genos. Now, I think the fight against Genos, right, post G4 Genos, and as good as post G4 Genos can be, right, he just toying with Sonic for the better part of the fight. Is kind of an indictment on Sonic, and it's not necessarily to say that Sonic is not so fast, but it's to say that maybe post G4 Genos is just way faster, right? However, in the end, Sonic wins, and Sonic wins with what, the 10, I think 10 shadow barrier shadow burial technique, right? And had it not been for Saitama saving Genos, we would know how strong that, how strong and effective that move could be. But we do not know. But all we know is that he blitzed Genos in that instant, and basically Sonic is very fast, being able to breach supersonic sounds, right, at different points, and that is impressive. However, with Zenitsu, right, we have him having this standard breathing first form, and I hate to say it, but if we are going to take everything we see in the anime and the manga as literally as possible, right? Then we have to say that Zenitsu would be moving at lightning fast speeds, right? Which is, you know, we have sound, we have light. Definitely, light moves faster, and especially with lightning, right? If Zenitsu was able to move at the max of that speed, right, he's probably meeting like 364 max. And at the best, and with the greatest of feats for Sonic is making Mach 20 at most, right? So it's not, there's not much to say. Sonic getting blitzed by someone who is moving 18 times faster than him at max, right? And not to mention that if Sonic was able to somehow keep up with him, Zenitsu has in his arsenal God speed, right? And at God speed, he even moves faster than he would at lightning speed, right? So definitely, if you have a fight between two very skilled swordsmen, right, who are evenly matched, I would say, in terms of their skill, at least the skill that Sonic has shown and the skill that Zenitsu has shown in fighting different demons, right? Then for sure, if that is not an issue, then how fast any of them can move will be the defining factor, and for sure, Zenitsu is gonna blitz Genos. If you're taking everything literally, now it's very hard to scale how strong a character can be in a different verse, right? And you probably even say that Saitama will solo Demon Slayer verse like on his own, and probably would be true just because of how OP he is. But if you are going to make everyone equal stats, right, or have an equal stat at least, right, in the same verse, then for sure, if you are taking everything literally, you need to blitzing easily Sonic. And it's unfortunate. I like Sonic. I think he should do more in the anime, and we should see more of him in the manga for sure. But he gets blitzed. Yeah. So if you have a difference of opinion, just probably think about how Sonic was kept up with by Deep Seeking, right? And Deep Seeking is probably gonna, rival some demons for sure, but some demons are gonna blitz Deep Seeking. And it's going to be a question of if they have the strength to, kill him, essentially, right? But definitely, it's not really a question. Like if Sonic was kept up with by Deep Sea King, Genos can be fast, very fast, lightning fast, right? Light fast, and then we know for sure that Zenitsu moves at the speed of light. Then for sure, it's easy to say, and unfortunately that he blitzed him. But I do wonder what the comparison will be for different other characters, like with Flashy Flash, for example. So if you wanna hear my opinions on that, then guys, stay tuned, like, subscribe, and I enjoyed making this. Thank you.